Good evening, you guys. Your boy B Mahari here, representing Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. Salute to the entire LDBC. All right, I'm just gonna get straight to the point here. No introductionary stuff included, though, man. Y'all know what I do. Now listen up here, guys. Deontay Wider is a real black man and a man to be respected heavily. All right. And what am I meaning by is this? He posted a video on his social media, pretty much giving out a poem in dedication to all the people that have suffered at the hands of police brutality. All right. Names like Breonna Taylor. You know what I mean? Names like Ahmaud Arbery, and even just recently George Floyd. You know what I mean? Listen, when are we going to stop hating on each other? When are we going to stop ridiculing on these black athletes that doing everything they can to try to voice their own concern about this whole issue? All right, listen. Kudos to Floyd Mayweather for donating $900,000. But if you really want to be honest here, what has Floyd done in the black community to really gain our actual respect? Hmm? Deontay Wilder, as a man, represents everything that we stand for in terms of respecting our heritage and, more importantly, respecting our own blackness. All right, this man is as real as it gets, and he's authentic as it gets. And when I heard on that video, and when I heard the passion in his voice, it was real and it was genuine as it gets, because he's a man that has been through the racism. Remember, this man grew up in Alabama, which is racist as it gets. Tulsa, Alabama. All right, I should say Tuscaloosa, Alabama. It was racist as it gets. All right, still racist to this day. And this guy pretty much spoke from the heart, spoke from the soul, and this man preached every single thing that we need and we stand for at this particular point in time. Because right now, what's going on here in our communities is just absolutely ridiculous. And by the way, when I went out there in Minneapolis, when Jacob Fry basically disagreed about disbanding the police department in Minneapolis, oh man, they gave it to him, man. They gave it to him in the worst way. And so we got to stop hating on each other. We got to stop hating on people that are trying to do our best to try to help the black community out there. All right. If you're not out there on the front lines protesting, out there spreading the word and preaching about these stories of people dying at the hands of corrupt, racist ass police officers, then you're not part of the solution. You are part of the problem. All right. I'm not here to playing any favorites whatsoever. I'm telling y'all straight from the heart and the soul. I'm a proud Eritrean man, as you see on the upper right hand corner of your screen, but I'm also a proud black man. And more importantly to that, I respect any black athlete that is willing to risk their riches, they're willing to risk their income and everything they got to speak on the issue of black people in this country. Because for 400 years we have dealt with this brutality at the hands of white supremacists. Y'all know this. Everybody knows this. All right. And I respect and love Deontay Wilder for what he did and what he stood for. And for all those haters out there that's trying to say, oh, Wilder's doing this for money. Oh, he's just clout chasing and all. Y'all, what have y'all done to try to help out in your communities? What have y'all done? Have you donated 1 cent to the Floyd family? Have you donated 1 single cent to help fix your community? Hmm? Have you gone out there to them city council meetings, talking to these government officials about how horrible your police department is and how you want to see change? Have y'all done that? Tell that to yourself every time you do a diss video or a hate video on Deontay Wilder, because at the end of the day, this man represents us. He truly loves us. He loves our people. He loves everything about our people. All right, this man is black as it gets. He's a strong black man, and y'all hate on that. You know why? Because you're in fear of a strong black man that believes in himself and believes in his people and will fight for his people. That's what he stands for. And I salute Deontay Wilder greatly for doing that, because he didn't have to do this, but he does it because that's where he's from. That's where his heart is, and that's where his mind is, and that's where his intellect is. And y'all don't have that. A lot of haters out there. Y'all don't have that. A lot of you racists don't have that, because y'all grew up hating on people throughout your whole lives. It's not. Just remember one thing: racism is not a generic trait; it's a learned behavior. Y'all learned this racist stuff in your own homes, from your parents and everyone else in your own families. So keep that in mind once you do any more diss videos about Deontay Wilder, because at the end of the day, you are not part of the solution. You are personally part of the problem, and that's all I got to say about that. Peace.